ekene omembo nyibidike omembo nyibidike omembo nyibidike chibiogo mo nara ekene jane sini tole puome dike na na mekene omembo nyibidike omembo nyibidike omembo nyibidike chibiogo mo nara ekene omembo nyibidike omembo nyibidike omembo nyibidike chibiogo mo nara ekene omembo nyibidike omembo nyibidike omembo nyibidike chibiogo mo nara ekene chibiogo mo nara ekene chibiogo mo nara ekene chibiogo mo nara ekene chibiogo mo nara ekene.
Good morning, viewers all over the world. Ewe nụrụ kịta bụ egwu ngalaba na-afụ gbasara mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo n'Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala temple. Ọ bụrụ na ị like ya bụ egwu, visit social media platforms, the iTunes and rest of them. You download onye bụ egwu. We have all the rights. Egwu si n'aka Nkwa group led by me. So we have all the rights. Then for some of you that are seeing me for the first time, call me Ogbuefi Eze-Ana, Ugochi tubelu Oraifite. Oraifite is in Anambra State. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja n'Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa mmiri emi rụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission. Bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa, n'oge awa nke eziokwu, our today's topic is why you should avoid a married woman. Why you should avoid a married woman. If you pay attention in today's lecture, believe in me, you will learn something that will change your life for good. Like I will always tell you, what you don't know remains a mystery to you and not to all. And I keep telling you too, that if you are knowledgeable, you become a master. If you lack knowledge, you remain a slave. Before we dive into today's lecture proper, important announcement. Remember, we are in the new month of December, the month for the great minds. Yes, and our monthly ritual for the month have started. You can join anywhere you are all over the globe. Our group ritual is for upliftment, breakthrough, and liberation. We started this group rituals 3 years ago. We have lots of testimonies, but as you all know in the temple, we don't share testimonies on social media or even in Eziokwu TV. But I can tell you, so if you are interested in joining us, what you have to do is to chat me on WhatsApp, forward your 3 prayer requests, then make token donation to the account number. This morning, I have gone to the temple to make a declaration and pray upon the lives of those that join us all over the world in this month's ritual. And we remember the friends of the temple, children of the temple, and members of Ordinary Restoration Evangelical Mission all over the world. That's why you see me, we place all the prayer requests in the temple. Now, go for throughout the month. On the last day of the month, we visit the water to offer sacrifices to entities of powers, water elements, on behalf of all. Then we proceed back to the temple to offer sacrifices to entities of powers in the temple. I'm already interested in enjoying this month rituals. Or or you have any question in today's lecture, chat yam na WhatsApp 0805 7837672. I repeat, 0805 7837672 or 0813 8243 871. I repeat, 0813 8243 871. let's now proceed. Like I said before, our topic of today is why you should avoid a married woman. Let me tell you what you don't know in creation. A woman, a woman, a woman is a companion of multiplication. A woman is a radiation of all grace. A woman is mediatrix of all graces. If you understand the power of a woman, you will know that a woman is the companion of the entire procreation. A woman is an altar. Let me tell you, once the sanctity of a woman is maintained, I can tell you this world will be a better place. For this world to continually living in grace, the whole power lies in the power of a woman. Believe in me. A woman shall compass a man. Let me tell you, if women, majority of women, begin today to live a good life, to be worthy ambassadors of this womanhood, I mean genuine woman. If women of nowadays become genuine, intuitive wise, yes, their powers will illuminate this world. Their powers, let me tell you, spiritually speaking, women are intuitively stronger than men. I mean a genuine woman, a woman that has not brought distortion upon her genuineness. Once the woman maintain this holiness of the altar called woman, believe in me, this world will be a better place. If a woman falls, families have fallen. But if women will stand aright from today, believe in me, many men will stand aright. So I want you to understand the genuineness and the enormous work bestowed on womanhood. If I'm talking about women, I'm talking more especially those married ones. Because for you to become a woman, you must come of some certain age. Yes, you must have been matured to the extent that the woman that's in you will begin to radiate. So I want the women to understand the enormous work given to them. Because it's only by understanding perfectly the enormous work given to you by creation, by Chukwu Okike. That is the only way you as a woman will appreciate your true being. I pray that the bandage on our women's eyes will fall for them to understand the highly placed where Chukwu Okike placed them in creation. Out minus women, this world will never be sweet. Go to anywhere. That is the joy giver. Take it or leave it. I respect women a lot. Yes, I admire them a lot because I know and understand perfectly the work bestowed on them. But the problem is that most women has fallen down the ladder. Yes, because they don't understand the huge work given to them by nature. Yes, so if you are a woman, understanding the enormous work given to you. To be a mother, is not easy. So for you to be married, even if you have not given birth, that crown of a married woman, at least every married woman, they normally go with this title of MRS. MRS, Mrs. So, if you understand what actually transpired, by that day, you left your father's house. In fact, your husband borrowed you. Yes, we don't pay what they deserve. So even in marriage, I keep saying it, that even in marriage, is that the man pleaded with the family of the woman, so that the family in question will loan their daughter to the man. If the real price of a woman is placed as a price tag, no man can afford a woman. Yes, if the real value, this is a personality that will join you, then, and everything about will change. Yes, a woman that will join you. Remember, if you find a genuine woman, you have found a good thing, and you have received blessings from God through God. So, womanhood is not a joke. It's a pity that modern women don't understand the enormous work given to them. Men, take good care and look after your wives. You know why? They sacrifice a lot, surrendering their father's son and agrees to help you build another home. Is enough sacrifice. Show them love. But what is paining me, and I can tell you that every man that got married, the woman loved that woman. Yes, because if the man did not love you, he will not come to your house and be able to pay all the bride price and all the doings. You know, all the doings. Believe in me, to get married now is very expensive, even to do traditional marriage. So nothing is very cheap now. So for the man to be bringing all the things they ask him to bring, is an act of love. So give him that respect. Yes, it's your duty to nurture that love the man have shown from the one. As a woman, yes, because I would like to talk to men and I would like to talk to women. A woman, recognize the fact that for that family to be uplifted is in your hands. It pains me yesterday. A lay woman chatted me yesterday. She told me that her husband's business is not doing well since they got married. That her husband was doing well before it got married to the woman, but suddenly everything was down, and things are no longer the way it used to be. So the woman told me that she have approached so many men to help in a little way they can. Maybe by connection, by providing opportunity to her husband and everything. For her, she's pained that her husband is not doing well. And for the fact that she loved her husband, she wants her husband to start doing well. But she told me one thing, that since all this while, she has been making some effort to be sure that her husband's business starts booming again. She told me that they have met so many men to help in any way they can. But she told me something that I used to hear, that many men she have approached. Instead of them to help her husband, they're asking her out. They want to be sleeping with her as a condition to help her husband. And she told me that she rather die than doing it. So we still have women that is really highly principled. So I give her all the kudos, and I pray that because of that singular act, that very soon she will start seeing good results. And I told her what to do. So, but what I'm telling you is that so many things can make it possible. Maybe after marriage, so many things can begin to crumble. Because it's not easy for you to go and marry a woman. Marriage, once you marry a married woman, you are marrying her own forces. And you have to take care of the woman and her forces. Very important. That is one of the mistakes people normally do. And here now I won't go together. So, but what my advice to you as a man, never you go after somebody's wife. It will destroy your future. You as a woman, understand the fact that you are an altar. Once you allow another person to browse that altar, once you give another person a bonge, allow another person to browse, have access to your honeypot, believe in me, you have defied that altar. That altar is no longer holy. That altar should be subject to equal. Yes, that altar has been defiled by you. So there's no justification whatever. There's no justification whatever for you as a woman to allow another man, a priest, to come and worship your altar. It's a no-no. In Igbo spirituality, if for any reason you are no longer fancy the marriage, press the exit button. In Igbo spirituality is allowed. That instead of you remain there and be allowing the altar to be keeping in bad shape, defiling the altar without remorse can be disastrous. It can bring downfall. It can bring sickness to the man. Because it means that if you see poison, you can give to the man. A woman can never allow another man to browse her. Yes, as a married woman. If she still loves the husband, she must have hated the husband. That is the only way a woman will allow another man to browse her. So the love she once shared with her husband is in shambles. So what am I saying is this: make sure you do not allow another man to define your altar as a married woman. You get why? You as a man, avoid a married woman. You know why? You will kill yourself. You will lose your inheritance, spiritual works. Going and worshiping in another man's altar will bring curse. And the worst is that you know. Meaning that if you're a man, before you worship in any altar, make sure you ask this pertinent question. Ask the woman, are you married? Let it be that she denied her status. But making this effort to ask, are you married, must be done by you if you are serious. Ask her. Many men have gone because of this singular act of the flesh. Yes, you are not permitted, no excuse. Igbo spirituality is very straightforward on this. The only way you are permitted to have access to somebody's wife is by Nkuchi. Is Nkuchi. And then what the process is Nkuchi. Nobody had a man in the sickness, in the darkness. No. And what process. Why you get you and made the process go Kuchi. You could even Maruku is allowed in Igbo spirituality. So, Oga will process. I don't know just you knock at it from William Maddy jump or no. It won't justification at all. Now, if for any reason there is any reason for you to have a second wife or more, as case may be, you follow normal process. Yes, follow normal process. That normal process is normal process. One, your exhumations must be carried along. Your ancestors must be informed. Then inform your woman that this is what you want. She might kick against it, but the most important thing is that you inform her first. But I can tell you, 90% of nowadays women will kick against it. But the most important thing is that you discuss it with her. Then give her the conditions, favorable conditions, and make sure that you balance things. But there is no justification for you. Maybe you said you are marrying one, but you are going after other people's wife. It will bring cost upon cost. Because when you have again a more bro, dinner no one ya na go for. Oje na eri okie. Let me tell you the implication. Let me use myself as an example. Can I go for this morning? Can I go for Nasi? Only one Nasi to ori okem. And I buy a coconut. Omumwe coconut. Only one Nasi no ori okem nike. Elu gaya na gaya. You got that? Only one Nasi go over him without permission. No carry a on your moana. You don't want to be a member. No one to see Koriokem. So, my wife is my inheritance, is my stuff. Now, for you to have access to it without my approval, which is not going to come. About that boy or him, boy kidnapper or him, boy Rinike. More you over than borrowing na more him, because you are moving in forbidden garden. You don't have access to it. It's not permitted. So what you over na nwoke nwunu nwaanyị anwa na agọ na ofo no ihe ga-eme gị ọ ga-eme gị maka na o jiri gị ogu jere gị ọfọ. As long as the man that you are living with somebody's daughter and the person is giving birth for you for children does not give you the right. You must pay the bride price. That bride price is the key. What gave you the permission as the husband. So make sure, no matter even if the woman want to support you during the traditional merriments, make sure that the core money used for as a bride price comes from you. It's that money that will make you the head as a man. But as a man, avoid going after somebody's wife. Because remember the story of David. What David did to the wife of one of his soldiers. And because of that singular act, the opportunity to build temple for Chukwuokike was denied. David wanted to build temple, and according to that story in the Bible, Chukwuokike told him, David, your hands is soiled, and therefore you cannot build temple for me. Are you following? So what I can tell you, do you know that sleeping with somebody's wife can take away your glories? Do you know? And do you know that because of sleeping with somebody's wife, when Abraham told his wife Sarah that they should pretend as if they are brother and sister in order to get favor from Pharaoh. So when Pharaoh eventually found out, he now calls Abraham and said, do you know what he did? Because of what he did, Abraham and the family was evicted from Egypt. The king Pharaoh kicked them out of Egypt soil because it's an abomination. So whenever you are sleeping with somebody's wife, you are cursed. Yes. So avoid it like leprosy. Some people might tell you that it doesn't have any problem. No. One day, monkey go market, no go return. I want to get you in Africa. I want to get you in Africa. Yes. If you don't want to decide the cookie, they may or one up or mago. Once you sleep with the woman, yes, you will become with that woman there. And if the right thing is not done on time, you will pass on. Even the woman will pass on too. So what am I saying? As a man, if you want your business to be going, first your point of call must be, are you married or single? As long as you go okay, now back run as far as your leg can carry you. Avoid a married woman. It have destroyed so many people in the past. It brought destruction to David and deprived David so many blessings from Chukwuokike. Yes. The same married woman activity, they have destroyed so many. I don't want to start mentioning many people this thing destroyed in the past. So avoid a married woman. It will destroy your spiritual work. It will destroy your spiritual strength. It will damage what you have labored for. Because now more you will need. Yes. And the ones you are found guilty of stealing, what it means is that what goes around comes out. Since the neighbor is with him mother, and what he can is go more. Emon the head in a Sokoto de us. And as you go more will he get so Nandi Abun, they may go, you know, the Tenachi go at you. One on your batana big. Ego name is mysteriously. Moane Sepuego Nego, and is going more. On one day, is going more indirectly by whatever they have now. Abon Ogro. They went borrowing, another one will not come. Or more can is you. Manana is we are indirectly. And they will tell you I can't teach us. Macane will hear the baby pen more. If when I came away here, the baby pen and more boy him. You have been accused of so many things by the woman's husband. Whenever the woman's husband no not go for. You work when you go no kama yeru maka okiyeru ni aka. To work when you na say go na me him ni kenyanwuro. If focus and a place on you, but you don't know. You might be going after somebody's wife. Go after somebody's wife. Maybe a man that belongs to Alison. Yes. Here you know well. His dreams, his families, his business, whatever that belongs to him. I go gain a more. So whenever you took what belongs to the man, you will go problem. You attracted that role to yourself. So for any reason, avoid a married woman, please. Yes, based on what is going on now, based on some evidence and fact, we understand that in the world we are living now, 50% of married women do shit. Don't be doing that because he said this man is doing because of for you to do. No. You are an otter. Yes. You should not get involved. Makana altar the area committee sacrilegious act on. We face a quarrel. Are you following? Altar a committee any sacrilegious act against. We face total cleansing. You are an altar. Yes. You are an altar. To avoid anything that will define this altar. Because once that altar is defined, that altar will never be effective again. That is why I'm rounding up. The Ark of Covenant is an altar. When the Israelites was keeping the law, the Ark of Covenant was so effective. But once they deviate from the keeping the laws, during the Persian Empire, the Israelites was defeated and they took them with Ark of Covenant to the Persian land as slaves. So what I'm saying that avoid a married woman. I keep saying it as a man. You don't have any justification. Even when David was blamed for sleeping with somebody's wife, if you read that Old Testament, to go ask David, did you ask me for permission to marry more wives and I denied it? There's no defense again. As a man, you do not see young ladies, you do not see widows, you do not see single aunties, you do not see them. That's somebody's wife. It brought anger of Chukwokike upon David's life, family. So my prayer today is that all of you that are under the influence of my voice, that have been held captive with this menace, this lifestyle, that some people are even willing to die on another person's altar, may you be regretted. May you find grace to retrace their steps. Because swimming in another person's altar will bring calamities and doom. May Chukwokike and Omomo give us grace as a man. May we men found grace to desist from dating married women. That is my prayer. And my prayer to women, remember you are an altar. Remember you are the compendium of the entire procreation. You are held in high esteem. Intuitively, a woman is stronger than a man. It's only that men are coerced in nature. We have the masculine powers to do some certain things as it is, you know. So take my advice for your own good, and it shall be well with you. May the blessings of Chukwokike be with you. May you be protected. May the work of your hands begin to yield fruit. May no one take what rightly belongs to you. N'aha Chukwu Okike nke pụrụ ime ihe na ike niile si n'aka ya bịa. See you tomorrow n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Ọ bụrụ na ọnwa egburu oge eji wee chụ aja, mechaa na ọ ya ekwu ome. Ọnwa ajụjụ ị nwere na nkụzi a ma ọ na ịchọ ga-agbara gị afa mmiri ebi, echefukwara ịchat m na WhatsApp 08057837672. I repeat 08057837672 or 08138243871. See you tomorrow n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Emesiano.